Hey, what's good, everyone? What's good? What's good? This is your one and only Facebook Minister Aaron Robinson Jr. on this lovely Tuesday, about to be afternoon. Coming on here right quick to drop a quick little encouraging word. And this encouraging word, you gotta keep in mind about this. Men, women, men of God, women of God, y'all, we gotta keep this in mind. Your words begin to lose value when they don't match up Your words start to lose value when they don't match. Your words start to lose value. It means in another way, ladies and gentlemen, we always talk about you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? And another way of putting it all together is just saying your words begin to lose value when your actions are not lining up with what you say you are about. Oops. That's why I said it, because we cannot sit here and tell. The more and more we tell people about something that we're going to do, and then it begins to not back up what we talking about. Our actions is not backing up what we talking about. People are literally our words is going to literally lose value to other people because of the fact that when we talk, our actions not backing up our words. Our actions is not backing up our words. All we constantly doing is running our mouths like they ain't no tomorrow, but ain't nothing backing up what we're talking about. I can sit here and say I got $1 million, but my actions is not showing that I have $1 million. If I'm sitting up here saying I'm a man, I'm a woman of God, but my actions are not showing that I'm a man or woman of God, the more we constantly say it, literally, the more we keep saying it, and not doing it, the more nobody's not really going to take heed to what's going to come out of our mouths. How can we be powerfully, and this is for men and women, how can we be powerful men and women of God if our actions is not lining up with our words? I'm going to say that again, ladies and gentlemen, to the ones in the back, in the back that act like they can't hear, but they can hear. How can we be effective as witnesses for men, as for God? How can we represent God if we're constantly talking about what we're going to do, but we're not backing it up in our actions? Yeah, we're not backing it in our action. How can we say we're a successful businessman, woman, whatever, but we're talking it, but we're not doing anything to back up what we're talking? We're not standing on what we talking about. If I make a promise that I'm going to do something, I have to stand on that word. Because if I don't stand on that word, who in the blue is going to take my word serious? Who's going to really take me serious if I'm sitting up here telling you lies because my actions are showing you different? I'm going to say that again. How can anyone take anything that's coming out of our mouths serious when our actions telling them a whole different story? If I'm telling you, well, I'm throwing an example. When I come on here, expect to be healed. Expect to be healed. But then I come on here and you're not healed. That's another way of saying I'm not backing up what I'm talking about. If I say, every time I come on here, I'm going to give somebody some money. And then I come on here and I'm not being a blessing. I'm not giving nobody no money, no tips, nothing like that. Why would anybody on God green earth take my words serious if I'm doing, I'm talking about it, but I'm not being about it? Yeah, walk it like you talk it. Hey, walk it like you talk it. Hey. That's why I've learned over a lot of times when it comes down to me ministering, me teaching, me encouraging people. I have to walk what I talk. I have to walk what I talk. My actions have to back up my words. That's why I said that love is an action word. I can tell you I love you, but if I don't show you that I love you, I'm just talking. Let me say that again. Love is an action word. If I tell you that I love you and I care about you, wouldn't I have to show that I love you and I care about you? If I don't show that I love you and care about you, all I'm doing is running my mouth. All I am doing is just running my mouth. I ain't nothing serious coming. Ain't no serious actions behind it. I'm just running my mouth. That is literally what I am doing. I'm just running my mouth. I don't have no intention to back up what I'm talking about. So when we begin to say something and that we're going to do something and something's going to happen, especially if you're a prophet of God and we sit up there and we're prophesying, or we're coming in for assignment to just come in to heal and touch and teach, if we don't do that, all we doing is talking and we ain't about that action. That's why somebody say you can talk a big game all you want to. Most people talk a big game just to, most of the time, intimidate or encourage or keep people around. But also when it comes down to, like the saying goes, put up or shut up, it's more shutting up than putting up because of the fact that none of the actions ain't lining up with the words. So keep in mind, and I'm done because I'm taking out work and I was running an errand. The more we run our mouths and not back up our actions, the more, or that people will not take our words serious. They would not take our words serious. They would not take our actions serious, because all we're doing is building people up with a whole bunch of narratives, false hopes, and so forth. And ain't nothing coming from it. Really, nothing's going to come from it. Just like some people would sit up there and threaten to punch you in your, slap you in your face. Where's the action? You say you're going to slap me. Where's the action? All they doing is doing a thing of intimidation or trying to scare you to back up, because if we make people think we're going to do it, but they don't do it. That's why I'm saying you got to walk while you talk. If your actions don't line up with your words, how can I take your words serious? Just keep in mind before we go around making promises, commitments, and agreements. If we cannot keep them, don't open our mouth and speak them. If we cannot keep them, don't open your mouth to speak them. If we can't keep our word, don't speak it. If we have no intentions of keeping our word, don't say it. Because if you speak it, you might as well do it. Well, that's your only one and only Facebook Minister Manziel Robinson Jr. coming on here. I just wanted to drop a quick encouraging word for you, and I want you to keep in mind. The more you lie, the more your words mean nothing. Y'all have a God bless day. Peace.